does Mubarak have the power to resist the international community? Well, we can talk now to a former British ambassador to Egypt, Graham Boyce. He joins us on the phone from Algeciras in Spain. Thank you so much for joining us. It's incredible to actually listen to Mr. Mubarak saying, I won't bow down to foreign pressure, and yet it's the people on the streets asking him to resign. Is this delusion?
Well, I think there are some people in the hierarchy who really do believe that the whole process has been put up by foreign influence, but that is to not understand exactly what the demonstrators are asking for, and it is very worrying. There is that blindness at the top of the leadership to what the people want.
Graham Boyce, do you really believe it's blindness, or is he just holding on to power until the bitter end?
There were some very strong signs coming out yesterday, both from the army and from the top of the National Democratic Party, that the president would step down. And it sounds as though there was strong pressure from within the establishment for the president to go, and that he simply was not prepared to listen, and that there were some people around him who were saying, no, you can still ride this one out. And so everybody was completely stunned when the announcement came that he was still going to carry on.
And one of the reasons he gives, of course, is that he wants to be sure that there's stability before he does step down from power. Are you concerned about what may come after Mubarak? Because actually we don't know what kind of government will take place in the next couple of years.
It will be very, very difficult. If the army intervenes to try to hold the ring, and the people still seem to be in a position where they would accept the army playing a predominant role in the transitional period, then it is possible to have a movement towards a stable Egypt in the future. There's no sign that there's any one particular movement in Egypt which is the dominant faction. We know that the Muslim Brotherhood is a very significant faction, but no evidence that they would actually take over the whole running of the country if there were a transition from the present regime. So there's a great deal of uncertainty, and today is going to be a very critical day to see which way the army moves, whether the people do mobilize in the numbers which have been talked about, and today could be the turning point.
Yeah, Graham Boyce, certainly a very telling day. In terms of where you're speaking to us from, Algeciras, this is, of course, the gateway to the Middle East from Spain. Are you concerned about unrest in the rest of the region?
Yes, I don't think there's an automatic knock-on effect to other countries. And if there is, it might not play out very quickly. Every country is different politically, and but the whole of the region is watching very closely what happens in Egypt. And whatever the outcome is bound to have an impact across the wider region.
Graham Boyce, thank you so much for joining us.